What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and it is Thursday morning. Yes, I know I missed Wednesday. Wednesdays are tough for me. You know, I always almost barely make it. I didn't make it. I had to take a long drive to Tampa yesterday to go to a doctor's appointment for my shoulders, which are doing very well, so thank you. Anyway, so we're back today, and you know what? We fed yesterday, but I'm going to show you guys a whole bunch of cool stuff that I got. I want to go over some boa projects with you guys, peek at the blue tongue skinks that I didn't get to show you on Monday, or I showed on Tuesday, and you know, just take a look and see what's going on in the snake room. It's quiet usually on Wednesdays because everyone's eating. Everyone had eaten, and they're kind of laying on their hot spots digesting, but you know, that's what it's all about. Let's go inside the snake room. The blue tongue skinks heard, hey, we're getting cooled down. You guys better start eating. They've been actually eating really well the last couple weeks. Getting some good weight on them. There's my northern. There's my axanthic Indonesian male. He's ready to go. The Indonesians, you don't have to cool. I might cool everything though, just to keep everything even. I have my albino in here. Let's see, take a look at him. Everyone's getting cooled. I'm not playing around. Everyone's getting cooled this year, and we're gonna try to produce some babies this year. Last year I was very lax. Because the problem with these blue tongues is that you can't leave them together. You can't put the male and the female and just, you know, go back to your house and check up in the morning. They'll kill each other. So you have to really supervise their breeding. And you know, you gotta stand around for 15 minutes and watch them because they will definitely take a chunk out of each other. I've had mine bite each other. Nothing obviously life-threatening, but they will kill each other. You know, the females, the males. I mean, they have very strong jaws, and so that's something you got to be very careful of. All right, these guys are getting ready. It's the calm before the storm, as they say. Let's take a look at this beautiful super fire. Developing, growing really well. This is a super fire, possible orange dream, which I think it might be. Possible spider, which I don't think it is because I don't see any head wobble. It's 100% het clown. Definite powerhouse. Great looking and has great genes in it. And this is a female. So, you know, usually the super fires will have a little yellow on them, you know, but it's like a dirty yellow. This is like yellow. This is like orange blotches, really. That to me says orange dream right there. I would bet that this is a super fire orange dream, 100% head clown female. Maybe you're looking for a male super fire head clown. Also possible orange dream, possible spider. I don't think it's a spider. But it's going to get those little bit of that orange little splotch there that tells me that could be orange dream for sure. Once again, 100% head clown. This is a male. The other one was a female. These will both be up for sale. People are looking for, you know, interesting combinations. This is obviously my vanilla cream clown project that I'm doing. So, you know, if you have a vanilla or even a disco head clown or clown that you want to breed to get into this project, that's the goal. The goal is to make the vanilla cream clown, which I've seen, actually to make the orange dream vanilla cream clown, I should say, which is going to take that project to the next level. Here's the orange dream vanilla cream. Once again, for those of you who may not have been following my videos the last couple weeks, vanilla cream is a vanilla and a fire. And you have one copy of each of these genes. They sit next to each other on the same allele, on the genes. In other words, the genes match up with each other, almost as if they were the same gene, but they're not. And you get what's called an acts like a super. It's like a super form. And that's what we call the vanilla cream. This has orange dream in it, so this is an orange dream vanilla cream. Try to say that 10 times fast. And it's 100% head clown. So that's a powerhouse. Obviously, if you're trying to get this orange dream vanilla cream into the clown project, this is a male. Obviously, we'll be breeding hopefully next year. He might be available. I'm not sure if I'm keeping him or not, but he is, as you can see, pretty exquisite. And then one step further, this is orange dream vanilla cream spider, 100% head clown. So that has all the genes. We hit everything here. So the dad was an orange dream fire spider clown. This guy here Just checking. Yep, that this little male here has got everything the dad's got. He's 100% het clown, but he's got that fire, that vanilla gene in this. That's that vanilla cream, spider, orange dream, 100% het clown. Look how clean that pattern is. Wow, the spider really cleans that up a lot. Reduces pattern tremendously, but you see that orange, but you can still see on the sides right there. That's your vanilla cream remnants right there. So we know we got that there. This is them all. So I'm either going to keep this male or the male before that. So one of them will be available. Contact me. All right. Here's a Scoria double het Paradigm Blood. This is the Scoria Boa that is het blood 100% and het for Paradigm, which we call PARAHET. That means it could have the copy of the sharp albino gene, or it could have a copy of the Boa woman caramel gene. We don't know. It has one or the other. It definitely has one or the other, so we call it PARAHET. So this is Scoria double het Paradigm Blood, I like to call it. And I will be making this girl available. She's had about 7-8 meals now, maybe more than that. She's a great eater. She's putting on some nice size, great coloring. I think she's in shed here, unfortunately, but once again, she will be available. You'll have to contact me for this. This is a high-end boa here, and this is going to be one of the forefronts in that Paradigm Blood Scoria project. Imagine that, Paradigm Blood with the Scoria. Oh my God, the reds, I can't even imagine. All right, here's a Leopard KAHL albino. That's a Leopard albino that I produced this year, the only one actually. She was really runty. I really didn't think she was going to make it. And she just ate a really big small mouse. Her first small mouse, you can see that lump in there. She's eating well on her own now. And she turned it around. Sometimes it happens. You know, anything leopard, and I find leopard boas tend to be very fragile when they're born. You have to feed them really, really small prey. They could regurge. And once you get them past that vulnerable first couple months, they become really kind of bulletproof. But gorgeous girl. Here's a gorgeous female Paradigm Blood. This is going to be my holdback female. I wanted to hold back a female. I had one from 2 years ago that I held back, but she was kind of runty. She's still on the small side. She's growing, but she's growing really, really, really slowly. This girl looks exquisite. Look at that orange color in her head. And just like I love the contrast. To me, contrast is the most important thing in snakes. She's got tremendous contrast, and so she'll be my holdback for this Paradigm Blood litter I produced. Still have some males available though. No other females. No other visual females at least. I think I have a blood T positive left. Boa woman caramel. Let me see what we can show you. Here's a gorgeous Paradigm 100% het blood. This would be way less expensive than the double visual, and this girl has really put a lot of size on. She is really up to size. Paradigm's obviously gorgeous looking snakes in their own right. Look at that. Look at that eye. Once again, the Paradigm being the sharp albino combined with the Boa woman caramel, sitting on that same allele, producing that creamy intermediary, and then she's 100% het blood. You could make Paradigm Bloods easily with this girl, no problem. And once again, she's putting on good size. This mother actually is a big boa, so these babies will grow fast. They have that in their genetics makeup. The last litter I produced with her, also the babies got nice and big really quickly. So, and I'm giving her small meals, and she's still growing. All right, this gorgeous male is a Boa woman caramel T positive blood. So it's a T positive blood, but this is obviously the Colombian version of it. The Central American T positive blood we call the El Diablo. This is the Boa woman caramel blood. Really, really red. You can tell the difference between the Paradigm Bloods and the Boa woman caramel bloods because they're just darker red, you know. And this is obviously more than just a blood. You can see the tail there. If I turn him over, he's not too happy right now. These guys just ate yesterday, so I don't want to disturb them too much and get them too agitated. Here's another male Boa Woman Caramel Blood. You can see that double recessive right there. Really, really rich red. Not happy once again. These guys they ate. They don't want to be bothered. If you look at the bottom belly, you can tell, just like the Central American versions, they're really, really, really red underneath. Look at that. Wow, that's a lot of red. You guys are into red snakes and Colombian big red snakes, this is the way to go. And just finally, to show you the distinction, this is a blood that's 100% PARAHET. This is not the double visual. This is not the Boa Woman Caramel blood. It's not a Paradigm blood. This is just a blood that is PARAHET. Obviously, we don't know if it's if it's het for sharp albino, if it's het for Boa Woman Caramel. It's one or the other, so we call it PARAHET. And you can see the difference. Look at the belly. I mean, it's red, but it's not that rich, deep, dark red color that the other one was. So, and it seems to be a much better personality. But that's the distinction. So, from this litter, obviously, we got the Boa Woman Caramel bloods, which are amazing. The Paradigm bloods, which are crazy contrast. And then we have some Paradigms that are het blood, and then we have some bloods that are PARAHET. And so those become more affordable when they're not the double recessives. And if you want something that's very affordable, that could possibly still lead to the same Paradigm blood or Boa Woman Caramel blood, here is a double het. This is a 100% het blood, PARAHET. So it's basically 100% Paradigm blood, het Paradigm blood. You could make all the combinations there above by getting a pair of these. This is a female. I have a couple males. I have pairs of these. You can certainly get these for a very reasonable cost. Once again, hit me up. This girl's in shed here, so but you get the picture. And just because I hate showing boas and snakes that are in shed, here's the male version of the 100% het Paradigm blood. Once again, you could put this male with that female, and you can make Paradigm bloods on your own in the same time period that's going to take the guy with the visual. You're just going to have more hets, less visuals, but you can produce them. That's how I produced them, using the double hets. I hope you guys enjoyed that little look into my Paradigm Blood Boa project. You know, that's one of the coolest projects I've been working on. You guys know that I love the Paradigm Bloods, and you know, I want you guys to be able to get involved in that project too if you want. And you can get it at all levels. You can get it at the top level and buy the double recessive, you know, or you can get in and buy the double hets. It is affordable, you know, if you go with the double hets. Obviously, if you want to, you know, have a better chance, you can even go with like a single gene and then with that's het for the other gene. That's how I did it, with a double het. And once again, you just play the odds gods game. You roll the dice, and sometimes the dice come up in your favor. The great thing about boas is you get usually some pretty big litters from the Colombians. So even though, you know, it's a 1 in 16 chance, sometimes, you know, you usually nail it, you know, once or twice, because if you're going to get 25 babies, there's a much better chance. Whereas with ball pythons, you know, you have 5 or 6 or 7 babies. A lot of times you just don't hit those odds as well. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying all the look into my collection. I know a lot of you guys have been giving me some good ideas to do over the next couple weeks, and I will try to entertain all those ideas and do some educational stuff. For now, though, look, I got stuff to do. It's a Thursday. I got to go pick my son up. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Turn on your notifications. We'll see you back Friday morning.